catching feelings, baby.
Another reason why solar systems fail is associated to wrong material selection. Okay, I think I had actually said this earlier, but I see the need to iterate it because it's very, very key. It's very, very vital. It's one of the major reasons, okay, why solar systems fail. Why I'm trying to emphasize on this is because I had been a victim of this, and this had happened repeatedly, and it had cost me a lot. When you make a mistake and you're trying to correct your mistakes, that may cost you something. It may cost time, it may cost energy, it may cost money. That is why I am here, to sensitize the populace on issues that pertain to solar or renewable energy industry. You can trust me for everything I'm saying. All right, because I am speaking from my wealth of experience as an engineer who had been in the industry for a couple of years. The major reason why solar systems fail is what wrong material selection. How do I mean, or what do I mean by wrong material selection? Sometimes we ignorantly choose some material wrongly, not intentionally. Or sometimes even as a professional, we make mistakes. Sometimes we buy batteries, an inverter, or charge controller, as the case may be. We use them for installation, not knowing that particular solar product had a factory error or something. I wouldn't want to mention me here. We have some brands of inverter that have given us issues over time. That's why when you meet solar engineers or solar installers, and you ask them about inverters, some of them that have been in the industry for a while, they can actually tell you and can advise you not to go for some brands. Because of my experience, there are some inverters I would not advise my clients to use, except my client request for them. This is another thing we need to be careful about. A lot of end users out there, they are moved by the advertisements you see on radio, television, on social media. You heard people or comments you read on the internet and all of that. You don't work with that. You have to work with real people, genuine review from real people, especially engineers, installers. And so sometimes we get some feedbacks. Some inverters will get returns over time. It had issue today, then you take it for repair, then another time it had another issue, you take it for repair. And it's not just one, it's not two, it's not three, and we get similar report from other engineers, from other installers. And so that tells you that that brand is not a reliable one. And so sometimes we ignorantly use some of these brands, and then we experience a lot of issues. But aside inverter, another solar materials that is wrongly selected is a battery. You make mistake in battery. I'm going to share some of my experience with you. There was a time, I think about 2 years now, I bought some batteries for a client somewhere in the east. I bought the batteries and took them there for installation, set up the batteries, everything was working, and then after like a week or two, I got reports that the batteries are not working well. What could be the matter? So I had to travel back and check what was the problem, check everything was okay. Then after like a month or so, I got another report. I was something, the battery's not working well again. I went again, I have to report to my supplier, which the supplier denied. The client is using more than they should use. They're putting more load on the battery. I had to pay for them, because it was a very big problem. The warranty in Nigeria is questionable. There's some things I'm not able to say here because I cannot really tell and who will be watching this video. The point I'm making is that I had been a victim. Since there are some of the things that happened to me in person, and that cost me a fortune, and I wouldn't want anybody to fall victim. Sometimes you need to be very careful. I don't think I can make that kind of mistake now, because I think I'm well enlightened. I think I've made some mistakes. I've learned my lessons, and there's some brands I cannot use now. And I'm very careful as to the materials I use for installation. So please be informed. All right. Thank you very much for watching my video. Once again, I'm Engineer Isaac from Ramsey Energy Solution. See you in my next video.